Good morning, Madam Shaza, and my name is Gnana Satika Rajendran, and today I will be presenting the result of my self-behavior modification project that focused on achieving healthy weight gain. The goal of this project was to apply behavior analysis techniques to help me gain weight in a structured and healthy way. Firstly, maintaining a healthy body weight is crucial for overall health and well-being. While a lot of attention is given to obesity, underweight individuals face serious health risks too. These include malnutrition, weakened immune system, and also muscle loss. The World Health Organization defined underweight as having a BMI of less than 18.5. For me, being underweight has always been a challenge because at 40 kg, I weigh less than what is healthy for my height and age. So I set out to focus on gaining weight in a healthy way through this project. My goal was to gain 6 kg in 4 weeks using behavior analysis technique with a structured plan to modify by eating habits and exercise routine. So one of the main reason I chose this goal was because of the low self-esteem I felt when people commented on how thin I looked. I wanted to improve my confidence and overall health. Research shows that structured intervention like increasing calorie intake and adding regular exercise are needed for healthy weight gain. My goal wasn't just to gain weight but to do in a way that emphasized healthy habits. I collaborate with my therapist to create a plan that would help me to reach my goal, which is gaining 6 kg over 4 weeks. So, I began this project by tracking my meal patterns in week 1. I used a journal to record whether I was eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner. At this stage, I wasn't focusing on the nutritional contents of my meals, but rather just establishing a regular eating pattern. From my baseline data, I found that I often skipped breakfast on weekdays but was consistent with lunch and dinner. On the weekends, I was able to eat all 3 meals more regularly, and this gave me insight into where I need to improve, mainly making breakfast a regular part of my routine. Then I work with my therapist to set a SMART goal. This stands for S for specific, M for measurable, A for achievable, R for relevant, and T for time bound. Specifically, my goal was to increase my intake of protein rich meals and engage in strength training exercises. I track my progress through a daily food journal focusing on nutrition intake, and my goal was achievable by gradually increasing both my meal size and exercise routine. The goal was relevant to my desire to gain muscle mass and improve my health, and finally it was time bound with a target of 4 weeks to gain 6 kg. Next, my intervention plan was designed using behavioral techniques. The first one is positive reinforcement, which I rewarded myself with small treats like a smoothie or healthy dessert after successfully eating a well-balanced meal. And then the second one is negative reinforcement. On days when I feel too tired to eat properly, I avoided distraction like social media until I finish my meal. And the third one is shaping, which I gradually increased the nutritional value of my meals, adding more lean proteins and complex carbohydrate. And similarly, I started with light exercise and increased the intensity over time. And the fourth one is mindful eating, which is my therapist introduced me to mindful eating, which helped me pay closer attention to my hunger and fullness cues. This made me more aware of my eating habits. For my progress and weekly meal tracking, starting from week 2, I tracked my meals using a detailed tracker that recorded whether meals were homemade or ordered, if they were nutrition dense, and whether I ate mindfully. In week 2, I balanced homemade and ordered meals with nutrition dense food slowly increasing. In week 3, I saw a significant improvement in my intake of nutrition dense and homemade meals. And by week 4, I had consistently eating 3 meals a day with a high focus on homemade nutrition dense meals. I also practice mindful eating more regularly, tracking it for 3 meals that week. However, one challenge was that I did not manage to consistently include its workout in my routine, which impacted my progress. So now let's talk about the results. Over the 4-week period, I successfully gained 1.5 kg. In week 2, I gained 0.5 kg, and week 3, I gained another kilogram, bringing my weight from 40 kg to 41.5 kg. This progress was largely due to the increase in meal frequency, improved nutritional quality, and the incorporation of mindful eating practices. So let's move to personal reflection and learning. The first one is process reflection, which is systematic meal tracking and smart goal setting maintain focus on weight management. And regular consultation with a therapist provide valuable insights and adaptability in the intervention plan. And the second one is challenges that I faced, which is initial difficulties in achieving a balanced diet, primarily home cooked meals, and convenience of takeout meals impacted nutrition goals. And the third one is what that worked for me. First one is positive reinforcement, which is motivate adherence to the meal plan. And the second one is regular tracking alert for identification of trends and necessary adjustments. And the fourth one is what didn't work for me, which is early reliance on order meals, limited control over nutritional quality, and inconsistent workouts may have hindered an overall health benefit. In conclusion, I successfully gained 1.5 kg during this intervention period through a structured plan that emphasized nutrition-dense foods and mindful eating. I am committed to continuing my healthy eating habits and incorporating regular exercise into my routine. This project has taught me the importance of observation and adjustment in sustaining progress. Thank you.